Hi folks, my name is Chris J and I'm the blogger behind stuffedandbusted.com, where we regularly write about food and drink in Shreveport and North Louisiana. This project is supported by a handful of sponsors that you'll hear from during the video, and also by Patreon supporters. So if you want to keep a grassroots publication about food and drink in North Louisiana happening, you can do that by supporting our Patreon. Our first story in this edition, this first video edition of Tasting Notes, is about Paddy Shack. This is a drive-through burger joint that I live pretty near, and I've been kind of passing it for months. It's interesting to me because it looks like a franchise, but it's actually locally owned by these two guys, John McCuckey, I'm sorry John if I'm saying your name incorrectly, and Victor Reyes. They opened and operated Paddy Shack in a franchise burger joint that formerly occupied their building. They also opened the franchise burger joint, so they now are running a mom and pop inside of a franchise that they also opened and which has since closed. It's a drive-through burger joint now, and it's notable for a few reasons. The burgers are pretty good. They've got a great burger sauce, a simple Hawaiian-style Swedish bun, and thin patties that make it possible to order like a double cheeseburger or a triple cheeseburger, which is super fun to eat, but you don't feel so gross because the patties are super thin, like griddle style burger patties. I really enjoyed it. The best part of Paddy Shack, however, is the churros. As Victor, the co-owner, Victor Reyes, told me, he's from Southern California, the Los Angeles area, and he believes there are only 2 or 3 places in Shreveport and Bossier City that you can really get good California-style churros, really fresh, delicious, hot, crispy churros that aren't, like funnel cake batter, essentially. And the churros are really good at Paddy Shack, but they're really tiny. They come 3 to an order. They're kind of like big, they're like sausage size. I wouldn't say a finger because it'd be a heck of a big finger, but they're really good. They come 3 to an order. They're only 99 cents. I would suggest getting like 2 orders and enjoying yourself. If you like churros, if you want to experience kind of an interesting blend of 2 cultures, this really American fast food burger and this really Hispanic side of a churro. I mean, I think you really, they go together really well. The place kind of looks to me like a concept that could be the future of American fast food, where other, foods of other international origins are sharing a menu with burgers and fries and milkshakes. Cheeseburgers and churros go really well together. So if for no other reason, I would encourage you to go through Paddy Shack at least once, get a double cheeseburger all the way with the sauce, and get a couple bags of churros, go to a park, enjoy it. That's what I did. Moving on to the small bites portion of this broadcast, I guess I'd call it, this video. King cake season has arrived, and they're everywhere on my timeline these days. I do social media for Lila's King Cakes, so I have lots of great photos of their cakes, and I do love TK and Lisa from Lila's, and I enjoy their cakes. My favorites are Lila's King Cakes, Louder Baking Company, and to be honest with you, I occasionally love a Brookshire's King Cake. I don't know why. I just once in a while need like a trashy $7 Brookshire's Bakery King Cake that I know isn't the best ambassador of of King Cake. I also do a little bit of social media work for Zuzul Coastal Cuisine, just as a full disclosure. But one of the best things I ate in December was from there. It's off their tapas menu, which is kind of hard to enjoy because you only can have tapas at Zuzul from 3 to 5, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But one thing I absolutely loved from the menu that I had were these potatoes Zuzul, which I guess might be like papas bravas, like these really rich broiled potatoes that are covered in really good Parmesan, really good butter, really good salt. And they're just incredible. It's something so simple and kind of honestly hard to photograph and make look as good as it is, but these things are outstanding. If you get a chance to go by and have their tapas Tuesday through Thursday, 3 to 5, the thing that maybe I enjoyed most about it is that the restaurant was largely empty, and I was kind of able to have a really peaceful, like almost pre-pandemic meal there at about 3:30 p.m., just enjoying some of these tapas dishes. I really liked it. So I finally got cookies from Basic Batches Bakery. It's a Basic Batches Bakery, and they lived up to the hype. They're really, really good. I would say that I learned something while eating these cookies that I wanted to share. If you are not putting your basic batches cookies in the oven for about 5 minutes before you eat them. You're really missing out. They're really dense cookies. They're great, but they're super, super dense. And if you put them in the oven for a little bit, like the owner of Basic Batches suggests, on a little note you'll get with your cookie, it is just tremendously, tremendously improved. It gets a little gooey. Really, really good stuff. Finally, if you know me, you know that I love rap music, and I love Southern Made Donuts on Hearn Avenue, so I was delighted to see a local rapper who's got a lot of talent, Juwan Ford, actually record his segment of a recently released rap music video in the Hearn Avenue location in Shreveport of Southern Made Donuts. Juwan Ford's from Shreveport, so it makes a lot of sense that he would record there, but I just thought it was a tremendous, I got a big kick out of seeing this. Seeing a local rapper rapping inside the Hearn Avenue Southern Made. And if you like rap music at all, check it out. It's a great video. I want to say thanks also to the folks who are making this possible. Ralph's Place, if you haven't been by there, I think it's the best breakfast diner left in town. Prize Fest, thank you guys for supporting. The Prize Fest does a lot for the local food and drink community, so for them to be kicking in a little bit to advertise through Stuffed and Busted is really, I think, a good sign that they're interested in investing in other voices than their own, which I think is really, really cool and something we all are going to need to be doing in 2021. Apex Events and Communication, if you need an event production team, they are fantastic. They've done a lot of huge, huge events in Shreveport, Bossier. Thank you, Benet and Ian and everyone on the team there. And Store Scribe, which is my friend Jared Hamilton's like limited edition merch operation. So if you have a restaurant and you want to produce 50 t-shirts, but you can't invest in producing 500 so that you can have the really nice printing, etc., you don't have to. You can do it through Store Scribe and Jared Hamilton. He is a really wonderful guy. He used to own the Glenwood Tea Room with his late wife, and is someone who I treasure his friendship a lot. Anyway, check out stuffedandbusted.com if you'd like to help us keep going. Join us on Patreon. This has been really fun. I'm going to keep doing these. Every time we do a tasting notes, we'll do a video version of it. So thanks for tuning into the first one. Hopefully they'll just get better and better. And have a great first full week of 2021.